Good afternoon, hurling fans. Hailstone Hurling starts now. You are looking out on the Chicago Gaelic Field rebroadcast of the Reserve Cup held August 17th in Chicago Gaelic Park between Madison and Naperville. A little background on this. This was played the same Saturday that Nationals was going on in San Francisco as an alternative matchup for clubs that couldn't make it up there to play. I am Bill Jones. This broadcast was made possible with the help of Kevin from Naperville and his son Elliot, who worked this camera. And I'm going to now do a live broadcast and hopefully get everybody's name right, and we will have a quality broadcast, but we'll give it our best. So let's begin.
Whistle. All right.
And we are off. The clock is right, and the ball is in. Naperville on the attack. Incoming. A quick shot with just 10 seconds into the game. The first shot across the bow comes from Naperville. Cleared away into Tim Murphy's challenged by Alvaro, who's then kicks it over to, I believe that's Jason. Yes, Jason. Jason then sends it in. It's fought over, but it looks like Zach has it for Madison. Zach sends it over to Matt. Matt with the ball now, looking. He spins and gets enough space. It says send it into the full forward line. That's Ben Barr's trying to get it, but it scoots past his feet. It's collected by Naperville, knocked away by Crawford, who sends it into Ben Bars. Now he's being helped by Chris Dade. There's a real fight here for the ball, but it's kicked out. Collected by Naperville. We'll get his jersey number and name later, I'm sure. Ball collected by Alvaro again. Sent into another Naperville teammate who races down the field but is disrupted by Liam Jones. Liam now collects it. No, he doesn't. It's now collected by Shay McShay. Shay's got it with the distinctive striped socks. Thank you for wearing those. It's going to be, I believe that's Gifford trying to flick it away. Now this might be Chris Rindy trying to help, but he can't get it. Collected again by Naperville, who races down the field. It looks like they will be putting it up, and it goes over the bar. That'll be the first score is by Naperville with a point. Now for a puck out. That'd be yours truly, Bill Jones, trying to find somebody. He'll send it up about midfield to Matt Daly. It scoots by the defender. It looks like he's got space. He does have it now. He collects it, but that's not Matt. Too hard to see this distance, but Naperville with great defense sends it in. That's Liam trying to get it. That'll be Matt Daly. Sending it up and into the full forward line. It'll be Ben Bars trying to collect it. The distinctive red helmet. He's got it. He puts it down low into trying to get it to Dade, who crashes in but is unable to get it. It's cleared nicely by Steve. Now collected by Naperville. Oh, great defense there by Chris Rindy, but it's on the turf now. Anybody's ball. Fought well by Kurt for Naperville trying to get on it. Ball man goes down. That's Adam going down. A great hand pass back to his teammate, and it's up and over the bar for another point for Naperville. So Naperville pulling away early, 2 points to nothing. Only 3 minutes into the half. Ball knocked down. That's Gifford trying to get it. He falls. He's being helped a bit by Tim Murphy, but not enough. He can't get by that Naperville defense. Well done. Sends it into the center, and he's got quite a stroke. I believe that's the captain, maybe Brian, but I'll have to watch there. Into Ryan. Ryan will send it into space. That'll be Zach. Zach's now got it, who wants to send it down into the half-forward line. Collected by, I'm going to guess that's Ryan. But, I'm sorry, Brian, the captain. Naperville now trying to get after it. That's in the middle. sent over to the corner forward. We're going to get to know that red flag a lot, I think, this game. Ball now into, this is trouble for Madison as it's fought by Bill and Jason. Ball sent, and it's over the line. Over the line. Well, fast, frantic first 4 minutes has Naperville in the lead. And I will continue to try and get these names for Naperville set so proper acknowledgement for great play is given. All right. So, obstructed view here, but a sideline cut for Naperville, it would appear, as people are settling in down in the far end of the field, hoping to attack, and they get it. It's now Naperville who's got it and headed down center field. A long shot is up and looks like a point. Another for Naperville. Really pouring it on now as Madison's trying to get sorted. They traveled down from Madison about 2.5 hours to the Chicago Gaelic Park. Great place to play, and that's Matt Daly taking advantage of space to his teammate Ben Bars. Ben's trying to get under it. He's helped by, I believe that's Tim Murphy. Tim Murphy trying to get on it. Ben Bars trying to get on it. Liam Jones trying to get on it. Liam does finally get it to his hand. A nice hand pass to Daly. Daly heads against the grain to find some space. He puts it up high, puts it up deep, puts it up far, and he puts it up. 1 point. It makes. I believe that was a point. I'm going to put a point on the board, and we'll fix it if there's a problem there. Now it'll be Steve Hansen. Oh, looked like I think I saw a white flag there. Steve Hansen with a long puck, or nice, a medium-sized puck, but a beautiful one to an open teammate. He's challenged heavily by Andy Gifford, though. Look at that run. Hand pass over into, that's, I believe, Jason, who's been very busy this game. That's Kurt. Kurt kicks it. Kind of swings on it. He's done well to cause some problems. He's helped by Shea McShay. Shea McShay now wants a goal. He puts it in on Bill Jones. Deflected, but puts it up and into the goal. Well done, Shea. And that's a goal for Naperville, and they're really separating now already. Already 1-3 to just 1 point, 6.5 minutes into the game.
Can you tell us what the score is in terms of goals?
Bill lofts one in there over the head of Chris Dade and into John Crawford. John does well to get it to his hand, but he's blocked down by, that would be number 19, Nalon. Is that Kian? I'm going to guess that's Kian. Number 19 on my sheet. Hard to read here.
Right? That's what we were saying earlier. We were like,
Unable to read that name. So, ball to be sidelined. Sideline. Ball in, collected nicely by Rindy, but he's unable to clear it. Liam's over there to help. Liam Jones. Liam trying, bit of a fall there, or he falls. It's well collected and sent in. That's Adam Salstrud, who's trying to get after it. He pops it up to Liam. A great pass. Now Liam's off to the races. Jones wants it, but he's disrupted very well, very nicely. And now it's Naperville on the way back. Liam not quite giving up on it, though, and he causes a disruption. Now it'll be Gifford who collects it and wants to put it in. But that's into the hand of a Napervillian. Naperville now fighting hard for it with Ben Bars giving all he's got to try and hand pass it in and maybe create a scoring opportunity. And he does have the put in an opportunity. Matt Daly sends it. What happened here?
Was that a point?
No flag, so I'm going to go with it being that it was wide. I presume it was wide. And ball out. Sent in to, I believe that was Chris challenging. Bill Jones now has to come off his line. He waits just long enough for Kurt to come on him, and now he finds some open space. He hand passes over to Adam. Looks like the goalie's staying out as Adam's trying to get to it. He flicks it over Bill's got it now. He sends it into space, hopefully over to Zach, perhaps. That is Zach Trubishevsky looking to get it. He does collect it. He's challenged heavily by Naperville, though. Good job to force him to send the ball out. And it's still sitting in midfield. Now it's off to the races, but this time it's Gifford. Gifford sends in a ball into space, so he collects his own. Now he tries to flick it over to Ben Bars. Ben Bars has it. Quickly hand passes to Daly, who has it. Now Daly puts it down on the turf. It's collected well by Steve. Off the crossbar. I believe a goal was awarded. That I believe was a goal by Daly.
Oh, wait, sorry, no, stop. Stop, it's a 65.
All right.
65 means it went out.
And we're off.
So if you missed, kind of
We're
like
now
soccer is a
sorting
market,
things
right?
out. Or no. Maybe it was a 65, and that's what it is. So I'm going to take that goal off. I'm going to take the 2 goals off, actually. And we'll await the 65 to be taken. I believe Liam took this one. Yep, Liam Jones is going to take a 65. 10 minutes into this half.
We are recording audio as well.
Now,
Just saying.
Craig Wagner, for some reason, pushing it back even farther. Now we're over 70 meters. He has the wrong flag, and Liam is way back now.
That wasn't the word I was talking about.
Way back to take a
I understand that.
probably
We just had some
75-meter
negative feedback when we were
puck.
streaming and we had some
Sends it in. It lands into the goal
We
box
just didn't wanna
now.
get regulated to
Swing
the
on it.
goals.
Ground hurling.
You know, they all of a sudden make
The
up
fundamentals.
content
Looks
and
like
paying for it.
Steven Hansen has cleared it away enough so that Madison has to reset. But it's Naperville who's reset now. They've got the ball. Sends it in. A nice launch, but it goes errantly out of bounds. Unfortunately, that ball to Zach Boyle was just a bit wide. And it'll be Zach Trubishevsky to take a sideline cut. Oh, ball hits the ground and slides over. That'll be Liam trying to get on it here right in front of the camera. Front row seat for all of us here. Adam trying to get on it. He's fighting with Zach. Unable to get it. It's popped by the other Zach from Madison over the outstretched hurl of Liam, and it'll be a sideline cut. Here comes Zach. He'll take it. He'll set it up. And away we go here. 12 minutes into the game now. Ball struck well. Great sideline there, Zach. But it's Ryan who gets it for Madison. He's challenged heavily. Challenged well for a forced error. It'll go over the sideline. I presume Craig is saying, nope, I guess it was a good challenge, but ultimately last touch by Naperville. Swung on by Ryan. Collected by Adam. Rejected by, believe that was Gary. No, it was not. Who came up with that rejection there? Ball in. That'll be Zach and Adam going at it. Ryan trying to stop Zach. Adam kind of throwing his hip in there. Now it's a cul-de-sac of hailstones that stop the forward movement. But no! Away with it is Shea. Shea sends it in. The ball in, but wide. Ball goes wide. Now for the puck out. 13 minutes into this first half. It's Matt Daly looking, surveying the lands. Sends it into to Ben. Ben Bars covered heavily there. It's a tough assignment to get past this really sturdy defense of Naperville. And it'll go to Jason, who sends it in. And now Madison's defense, Ryan, who's been working very hard back there. Adam flips it up, Ryan is able to clear it, but it's caught. I think that's Zach all the way over this other side of the field. Sends it on over to Travis, I believe that is, who's looking. Sends it up and over the bar. A point for Naperville. Naperville now. 1-4, Madison 1 point, 15 minutes into the half. Ball by Madison, puck in, goes to center field here. It's collected by Naperville. Naperville, a great hook by Matt Daly, has the ball on the ground. Collected by Matt, and he'll race down the sidelines. Racing, covering lots of space. To the 20, to the 15. Impossible angle? I think not. It'll be... No, it is impossible angle. Wide ball for Matt Daly. Because if there was any room for a point, he would have made it, I'm sure. Hansen sends it in nicely to his center back. Center back sends it to his midfield. Now a huge strike. Sends it up, sends it high, and sends it wide. I believe that was wide. Now we'll do a puck out here. Sends it in. But it's intercepted by Shea. Challenged a bit by Liam. Liam trying to get it, but it's Rindy who picks it out of the air, and it'll be Liam who lifts it off the turf. Runs, checks behind him. Has time to look. Sends a shot into the center. And here's a good scoring opportunity for Bars and Daly. Ball on the turf now, though. But Matt not giving up. But neither is Alvaro, who's back there. Really doing a good job trying to hold down the fort against Matt. 16 minutes in now. Looks like a free may have been called. Brings it out to the 21. Matt Daly will be taking this one. He's huffing and puffing. Also in the shot, I see Jason, 38. Now the camera will be pointed in towards the goal. Guy's looking a little tired with 14 minutes left still in the half. In Madison, only 1 point. At this time, I should probably, perhaps, try and find...
What you think, Tim?
I'll try and sit. Ball is up and into play.
So I think it's a state law. No, you talk whatever you want to talk, but it's
Naperville now on the attack. Here they come. Ball sent in. Madison still with just 1 point. Here comes Zach. Zach, a great pass. It's a kick. A kick of all things by Gary. And it's a goal. It's a goal now, 2-4. To just 1 point for Madison. Liam now trying to stem the tide, right the ship, find somebody, pops it up into Crawford. Crawford tries to collect it and does. He's got it. He sends it. His hurl comes down across the wrist of someone who may be hurt for Naperville, but we play on a bit on this scoring opportunity. It's Dade now. He's blocked down. Dade trying to get after it. It's collected by Naperville. They'll clear it away. Oh, no, they won't. Liam picks it out of the ground, out of the air. It's now Naperville with it. They're able to clear it.
You got it, Jeff. You got him, Jeff.
That'll be Jason. Jason picks, shoots. High floater, but it's collected by Ryan. Fast and furious action as the ball goes out to Adam. Adam now trying to get after it. Ryan trying to get after it. He's challenged heavily. Ryan does finally hand pass it into space. There's a call of some kind. Good call by Craig. As I think he called a hold of some kind as Adam was trying to pull away. So 2-4 to 1 point. 18 minutes into this first half. The defense of...
No, sir. It was just a penalty. We're not doing penalties on that one.
Naperville is just really fantastic. I'm going to try and see if I can't get the score exactly right because we do have a live cast that can be checked as well. Blocked down. Collected. Is there a hand pass there? It's sent over to, that would be Brian, the captain, sends it into,
Where the hell is the ball?
that was Chris, who then was intercepted by Shea. Shea up and into the ground. We could have a lot of trouble here for Madison. Ball poked into the air. Bill tries to pull away. He does find some space. He looks for anyone. Finds a short hopper to Andy Gifford, who does well to come up on it. Now he wants to clear it, and he's able to find some space. Nicely done to Craw, who tries to send it over to Liam. Liam Jones now races, kind of splits the seam. He's trying to score and unable to get after it. Boy, it's just a frantic but hard-fought battle over there as Gift tries to knock it down. It's now Zach, but it's Shea who controls it. Shea now runs by. He knows what to do with it. He stood up, though, well by Adam. He sends it over to Zach. Zach over to, I'm sorry, I can't catch that number. And we've got an attack looking here. Ball is up and over the bar for Naperville. Another nice point, and they are really pulling away. Really pulling away as it looks to me like maybe rain or wind is coming in now. And the camera's now cleaned. Well done there, Kevin.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's it.
I'm going to go to the live cast so I can maybe follow along with the actual scoreboard.
Yeah.
All right, trying to clean that away.
Yeah. I am recording. His name
20 minutes in.
Yeah, I could see that. It's always so hard. I mean, like, that we were talking about an indoor.
Okay.
Hey, that was a goal for Madison. That was like we were talking about trying to find that right balance in indoor. Yeah.
All right, back to the action. We have a ball in, kicked by Zach. This, I believe, is Jason, who's been very active at his half-forward position. Puts it in nicely. Looking to score is Naperville. Challenged there heavily by, I believe that's Bob, who's getting into the action. Haven't called his name out yet. A push, no call. That's Zach, I think, who's come all the way back, nearly all the way to the back line. Nice shot here as the ball is still in. And guess who? It's Jason again who's able to get it. Nice pass into midfield. And that ball, it's a scoring opportunity. It's up and over the bar. Naperville absolutely sniping the Hailstones, and it's now 2-6.
You're doing great, buddy. Thank you so much for your help.
I believe I missed a goal at some point by Madison. Yes, I did. So according to the score, I must have missed a goal earlier because it should read 2-1 to 2-6 or 1-1 to 2-6. Apologies for that. We got to keep the camera rolling though, and I do want to maintain proper score. Ball down. Oh, now the rain is coming. It's collected by Naperville. A great little pass over to a wide open Brian, who opts to send it deep in there, about the top of the box or the 20-meter line. Ball players now down.
Okay.
What has happened?
Goal for Naperville.
Goal for Naperville.
Goal for Naperville, that's more.
I really am trying to catch up here with the score. The rain now falling. And what have we got? Perhaps a free out.
Do whatever you need to do.
Nope. It'll be a free of some kind. A ball up, and game is still on. Ball sent in.
Thank you, sir. If that works, yeah, I'll take
It's
it.
hit in.
All right, were you able to put on the
That's
goal for
Gifford.
Naperville?
Yep.
Gifford sends it in.
Things at once.
6 points.
Naperville now collected. Crawford unable to disrupt Brian. Brian sends a far deep shot, but it goes just wide. And the rain is coming. The grips are getting slippery. And we'll have Looks like there's a discussion between Bill and the back judge. Bill now sends it in. Ball lands over the top of a Naperville player, and it'll be Matt Daly. Matt Daly sends it into space. It's Ben Bars with a chance here. Ben Bars up but wide. Nice try on goal, but it's wide. And I have missed a goal again. I'm behind. It should be 3-6 here. We'll get the scoring just right. At least 3-6 to 1-1, at least according to the live cast that we did. We'll keep looking here. Collected by, I believe that's Zach. Zach looks for a nice little flick over to, I believe that might be Jason. Sent in by Chris. The ball's now fought over here, and Brian really handling the halfback position. Pops it up. It's over the head of Bob. And a shot goes up and over the bar. That's a point by, I believe that was Brian. 3-7 now. As we have, apologies for the score. I'm really trying to follow along with the live. I may be way off here. Yeah, I believe I am. There's nothing I can do. I'll have to sort the score out at halftime, and then we'll get that right. So, boy, just a schmozzle here as Naperville's down. Bars is trying to clear the ball over. The rain is pouring down, and it'll be shot by Brian. Well done. Ball goes by Liam, and it's into the middle of the field. It will now be collected by Naperville. I presume they are being challenged. Adam's doing his best. Liam now trying to help. This red flag is not really helping. You should probably just pull it out of the ground. Here we go. Liam kicking the ball ahead, not getting it. Now Shea McShay finally saves us all from the agony of that battle, and he sends it down. Adam trying to collect it. He does. Nope, that's Chris Rindy actually fighting for it. But Shea McShay has the better of him. He turns, he looks, and decides to go for point into the pouring rain, and it's wide ball. Wide ball.
That was wide, right? That was wide? Good deal.
And it'll be now a puck out. 26 minutes into it.
All right, hold on.
Ball coming in. Crawford now trying to get on it. It's collected by, I'm guessing that's Brian again, the captain. Oh no, that's that would be Colin. Well done, Colin. Ball now off to the races is Naperville, and boy, the rain is coming down. Conditions getting slippery. The camera a little bit foggy. Ball put in. And we'll have to take a break from the action here. As we wipe off the the lens. Ah, that's much better. Much better. Here we go. It is getting nasty out there. Ball sent in for a free out by Zach. I do believe this is our score here. 3-7 to 1 point. And we'll get Liam now trying to get a control of the ball as the heavy raindrops are coming down now. Liam looking for a point, puts it up and over the bar. Madison has its second point of the game. And after a long time coming. Ball in, knocked down by Giff. Collected by Shea. Shea now has it. Sent over. Oh, ball goes. The grips are flying here. The grips are slippery and the hurls are flying. Now we'll have to see what's going on this end. All right, ball in. Well done. The Raindrops really doing a number on our
Scoreboard, are we guests or home?
broadcast booth, but they did it. Kevin, you did an awesome job.
Is that lining up
All right, now there's a ball, finally a stoppage here for something. Looked like perhaps a push. Push is what's called.
Are you doing the math on that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if what I have matches up with
And
him.
we'll have a
Wonderful.
free.
I love that you're doing that. Thank you.
A lift and a swing sends it in. Ball goes down. It's Chris with it. Oh, he can't get to it.
Really kind of messing up the
We've got about a
autofocus.
minute to go. I believe that's Daly on the run. Puts it into the back of the net, a much-needed goal. And my score, now it should be 2-3, so I have to fix that as well. Ay, ay, ay. All right, but Madison with a late goal keeps hope alive. A late goal by Matt Daly keeps hope alive for them as it's now.
My phone? Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I could use a new one. Where is the ball? There it is.
Now I believe Naperville may have a
Well, I could
point.
use a new one.
It is a breakaway by Shea McShay. He's got it. He's eyeing up a point at the end of the half, and he's got it. So that will be another point for Naperville. And the score now looks to be 2-3 to 3-8.
And that, we're going to play on a little bit longer past the buzzer for penalty points.
What's penalty points?
Penalty time. Sorry, penalty. Well,
As the
referee
ball
is the
comes
guy
in
charge
here
of
now,
official time.
collected
And if
by
they have to stop the
Naperville.
game, sometimes they put some points
30
back
minutes,
on.
30 seconds into the half. Another shot goes just wide or into the a space. Bill's, does that Bill have it? It looks like Bill's off his line again, trying to send it up for a scoring opportunity. He goes to, and it's halftime. It is halftime.
First half completed.
I believe all right, so now I'm going to have to take a second here. Give me one moment to try and get the scoreboard just right and matched up with the live scoreboard that I have on another screen before okay, for that.
All right.
Okay. And we are going to that should say 2-3, not 1-3. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So we have the score corrected now, and I was correct there. It's 2-2 to 3-8, and that is correct according to the live scoreboard that was on the field. I'm sorry, 3-7. 3-7. So, thank you all for your patience. This is kind of difficult not being at the live field, but instead trying to do it from a video. But let's get some information here. So, it's 2-2, which is 8 points, to 3-7, which is 16. So that's an 8-point deficit. With 30 minutes to go, one would hope that Madison can perhaps put together a run early on. A goal, for instance, right off the bat would put it only a 5-point game. But not if Naperville has anything to say about it, and there's nothing to suggest that Naperville doesn't have things well in control, given the fact that I'm just trying to get the video here. They were so dominant in the first half, there's nothing to suggest that there won't be any change in plans as far as that's concerned. And I'm going to just give me some silence here while I try and get this sorted out so we can... Okay. All right, sorry for the dead air here, but what I'm trying to do is get the clock that I have live paired up with this broadcast on a different screen, and I'm getting there. I'm getting close here. But again, a little background on what we were doing here, and as you know, the national tournament was the same weekend, but some clubs couldn't make it out there. It's a bit costly and hard to really schedule at times. So this is kind of an alternative for those clubs that just couldn't make it out there. It's worked out well. This began in 2022 when there were kind of too many junior clubs and those that had an alternate panel in the national tournament that year. The lower grades were all put into one group called the reserves. And then in 2023, Denver hosted, and there were a few Heartland clubs that were not scheduled despite committing. And so, okay, here we go. We are ready. And so now we have this Reserve Cup. And so now, fortunately, I have things set up so that the live, I won't have to guess at some of the goals and points. Well, anyway, here's second half. Kurt now is reffing. Madison had to provide a ref the first half, and Kurt provided the second, and we're off. I'm going to start the clock here and see if Madison can't make up some ground early, or will it be Naperville continuing their dominance? Gosh darn it. And the ball is in, and it's Crawford now. Sends it. No, it's blocked down. Trying to get after it is John. Liam trying to get under it. He can't get it. Well done by Naperville. A little contact there. Handles it well. Ben Barr's trying to send it over to... Oh, that'd be Gifford. Gifford sends it down low into the defensive man, who sends it in. Andy now has it again. He's looking to find somebody. Sends it to his hand. Liam comes to help, but that falls to the turf. Liam can't get it to it either. He's trying his best. Then there's John Crawford trying to lift it, and he just flicks it over to his space, and it's now the defenseman for Naperville who has it. I think that was Brian. I think that was Zach. A great pass. Ball up towards the goal. It's collected. And falls to the ground is, I believe that was Bob. Ball sent in to... I don't know who that might have been. That might have been Ryan or Chris Rindy, perhaps. I think that was Chris Rindy trying to clear it. And as you can see, the sun is out. It was a crazy day as it relates to weather. All right, this will be Ethan Hayes, who's going to take the sideline cut now. Ethan sends it in, collected by Craig. Craig's got it now. He can't get it out of the zone. It'll be Ryan swinging hard to try and get it out. He can't either. Ball comes in. It's knocked down nicely by, I believe that's Brian. Brian over to Ethan. Ethan thinking about finding a teammate, and does. Sends it over to the wing. The ball is up, and it is wide. Just a wide ball. So we're still at 2-2 to 3-7. Now 2 minutes into the second half. I'm not sure what's going on now.
Oh, Jesus.
Puck out into...
Playing around with the camera.
It was supposed to be, I suppose, Liam, but a poor puck out. It goes into the hands of Naperville. Now it's picked up by Naperville, who are just really dominating the midfield here. Really down. Oh, long shot in. Ball goes just wide on that really greasy grass. After a little bit of a rain shower, the ball is slipping and sliding around. It'll be a puck out. Bill Jones looking for anybody.
I don't think so.
Bill sends it into space. And Liam, Craig is willing to run up on it. Well done, Craig. tries to hand pass over to Liam. It goes off his helmet. He's challenged heavily by Brian, but Liam finds a space to run around. Puts up a high shot, and it's up, and
That looked like that was over the bar.
I believe that was wide.
Yeah, that was over the bar.
Wide ball. Still
1 point
2-2 to
Madison.
3-7.
You can tell, remember the flag?
And we got a puck up by Steve. Steve takes a... Nope, that was a point. That was awarded a point, so Madison now is at
They
2-3.
have a flag, a green flag and a white flag.
And
if you check on your app there,
a
I'm
nice
sure
shot by
points
Liam. Has them at
are
least a
green
point closer.
and, points are white and goals are green,
9
right?
to 16 now.
Yeah.
All right. Fought on by Adam, trying to get it to his hand. He's unsuccessful. Now we've got
This is, yeah.
what would appear to be kind of a rugby scrum here. And Kurt will call perhaps two people
Yeah, but
fouling
there's people back there with
from
the flag.
opposite fields.
Alyssa is back
You
there
got
with the flag?
Jason, you got Chris,
Or maybe,
patting
that's
each other on the
actually
back
she flags a
there.
green flag, or he has a
And
white
we'll
flag.
be into the action soon, I'm sure. And here it comes. Zach kicks it. Collected by Jason. He hasn't given up yet. He's looking to score, but he's blocked down by, or no, disrupted a bit by Andy. Great job here by a soloing Tim, perhaps? Nope, that was Ryan. Good job, Ryan. Ryan hand pass into Naperville. He's got it now, splitting the seams. Boy, the ball's spending a lot of time on the turf. Let's just say that. Here it is again, kind of on the ground. People have to make cleaner passes if they want to maintain control. But we're Junior C hurling here. It looks every bit the part. And these players are developing very nicely. And I can attest everyone had a good time. Here's Naperville trying to get after it. Hand pass over to, I believe that is Gary. Gary, ball up and over the bar for
See the other way
Naperville
around the white
again.
flag?
So that'll be a
1
point.
point for Naperville, yes,
Well
sir.
done for them. And that will now be 2-3 to 3-8. Bill sends it over to the sideline. He finds Ben Bars,
where I go.
who has some space. A nice little spin move on Alvaro. He's able to hit it, strike it, scoots down the line. But the ball is sent back. Ben Barr is very busy. But nicely, his pocket is picked. And the ball is up and put wide. Nope, a white flag goes up. White flag goes up, so now we are at 3-9 to 2-3. 3-9, 2-3 as the ball comes in. Nice hand pass by Liam over to Giff. Andy Gifford tries to hand pass over to Crawford, who can't quite get on it.
Somebody
There's
else to the
a
right.
lot of pushing and shoving for it, and it's Naperville coming away, but it's blocked down by Andy. Man, great run there by Naperville player. Ball hit into the ground, and now Zach getting on this horse to a space to be able to get on it. And he and Ethan for Naperville kind of drift over to the other side, and it's cleared up to Crawford. Crawford now into Daly. Daly's sinking goal. He's sinking goal all the way, and he looks and puts it into the back of the net. Back of the net there. Draws Madison a little bit closer, at least. 3-3 to 3-9. So a 6-point game now. Ball in. Nice puck out to Steve into his teammate here. It's going to be a difficulty for Adam, who can't get it to his hand. Hand pass over to Liam Jones jumps in between. That's a great fight here, though. Liam tries to kick it over to his teammate, and he does. I believe that's Chris Rindy, who does well to find Ben Bars open, who does well to snatch it out of the ground. But that's Alvaro. Bars and Alvaro have had quite a battle this game, neither giving any ground, and you love to see it. So now Ben Bars will attempt sideline cut.
Yeah, that one's live stream. This one's for press.
Swing and a miss, but he gets it the second time. That's what counts. But it's collected by Naperville. I gotta believe that's Jason sending it into Ethan. Ethan sending it up and over the bar for Naperville. They get another point. It's now 3-10.
Yeah, see how they have to climb up on top of the cage to
Yep,
get it?
3-10 to 3-3. Ball goes into Liam. Liam's now got it. With 23 minutes to go, there's plenty of time if Madison wants to see if they can't figure things out. Puts it down on the turf, though, unfortunately. Matt Daly now sends it over to space to give him some space. And he's got it. He's thinking goal again, I think. Comes in, but nice save by Steve. Hansen sends it back out across the board. It's chased by, I'm not sure who's up there with at full forward on that, but a nice job by Naperville to clear it up to Ethan. Ethan pokes it out of the air. He's challenged a bit by Zach. Zach really doing a good job to disrupt. He's able to kick the ball away. He's now got it. He sends it in to... Oh, nice ball into Matt, but it's really knocked down well. I'm guessing that would be Brian challenging Daly. Daly plays it off the turf. Nicely done. He's still struggling to get after it, and he's shouldered out of bounds. That'll be a sideline cut for Naperville. And there's a handshake of respect. That was not Brian, though. Who did that yeoman's work there? I think that may have been Jason. Or no, that may have been Colin, I think, covering him. Nice job. Now, Matt Daly does maintain control of it, though. Puts it in. Tries to get it to Dade and Wagner. And I think Madison may have been called for a push on Dade, who may have pushed... Was that Steven? Steven, perhaps, that got fouled? But we'll have something going on over here now with... I don't know whom. Let's see. Here we go. A lift and a strike sends the ball into midfield. Past midfield. Into Naperville. That's Alvaro. Trying to get on it. No, that's Jason, actually. Excuse me. Jason, number 12. Pushed down a bit by Rindy. No call. But lifted and run away with it is Naperville, who puts it up. Hefty swing goes into Bill. Bill's able to find some... and yeah, that's no call. Tries to clear it. Ball's still open. Brian looks to put it in. Bill can't control it now. And he just sends it out of the sideline for a sideline cut. All right. So we've got 3-3 to 3-10. With 20 minutes to go. Plenty of time for Madison to make up this ground. But if they're going to do anything, they've got to start getting them a little more control of themselves, their shape, and a little bit of passing. Meanwhile, Naperville just needs to keep doing what they're doing. Tenacious defense, tenacious attacking, not backing down, getting on the ball. They're doing everything, all the things right, and they've really put together a nice performance here as they have a 7-point lead to Madison, 3-3 to 3-10. And sideline cut goes in to, I believe that's Ethan, who will send it over to, I think that's Brian. Brian sends a deep shot in, up, and it is wide. Wide ball. Despite the white flag there, I think that was called wide, but we'll see. Can't see the score anymore on Naperville. Ball knocked down. It's Bars now. Sends it in to Wags. Craig Wagner has it. Hand pass over to Daly, unable to get it. Collected and cleared away with 19 minutes now to go. It's Liam Jones now sends it in. Space and time. That's Dade doing a great job of getting on top of the ball, but man, what a great defensive work by Naperville. They've done it all day long. This is a good zoom work too by Kevin. So collected though by Giff, who's going to look for a point. It's up and it's over the bar for Madison. Madison with a point. Closing in a little bit closer, making it an interesting matchup here as we have 3-4 to 3-10 now. Swung on by Naperville. And we'll have a battle here. A slow slog to get to the ball, and it will be Ethan. Chased by Zach. Ethan pops it into Ryan. Ryan pops it over, and Bill Jones knocks it away. It's Zach now who's got it. Zach collects it, and he'll put it down to Liam. There's a nice pass. Liam now racing away, looking to solo into space. Slips on the ground. Greasy grass out there. It's been raining on and off all day. Ball flipped out.
Look outside.
Nice hand pass over to, that would be Alvaro. Now who we have here? Is that Zach? I believe it is. Zach puts it in, over. Bill tries to hit it out of the ground. He's met a bit. And there's a shoulder by Brian, who I'm not sure what his problem is. But now we have some words being shared in the goal box. And a stoppage of play, it looks like.
Your call, Jeff.
That wasn't Brian, that was Gary. Excuse me, Gary and Bill having a few words. All right, 3-4 to 3-10. 17 minutes, only a 6-point game. And I say only because 17 can be a lot of points. I mean, 6 points in 17 minutes is nothing insurmountable. But again, that would entail Naperville letting up, and they're just showing no let up as they fight tooth and nail down on that end, spending a lot of time in their offensive end of the field, which is a good thing for them, given the control aspect of the game, the time clicking away, and doing very well to maintain the attack. A shot on goal by Naperville is called wide. Is wide. All right, puck out into space. See if Madison finally has the attack they're looking for. That's, I believe, Tim Murphy. Collected by Giff. Giff now looking to put it up to, oh, he goes down in the turf. Looks like perhaps a shoulder to the chest. I'm not sure exactly what the call was, but given the nature of the player's posture at the whistle, it would look like maybe a charge of some kind, off-shoulder charge. And it'll be Giff who'll take the free. Lifts it, hits it, sends it into Daly and Dade. Chris Dade and Matt Daly. Matt's got it. He wants to put it in on goal and does. What a strike. What a strike to give them some life here. With now it's 4-4 to 3-10. With 15 minutes to go. Anybody's game now. It's a 3-point game. That's Gifford, who goes down to the turf, and it's struck deep in. It's knocked down by Ryan. Well, it does well to do that. But he pulls away. It's going to be passed off to Gary. Gary with a nice goal. Nice pass, really. And both teammates in the right spot, definitely in the right time, in what's becoming kind of a chippy battle. And now we have 4-4 to 4-10. That erases that beautiful goal by Daly. Ball into the space. We've got John Crawford. John Crawford trying to get it to his hand, and he does. Crawford sends it into a little bit of a space. That'll be Murphy. Murphy sends it in. Nice job by Steve Hansen to come off his line and clear it away. Still alive, but we have, I guess it was a call for over the line, and it's called for a wide ball. Steve will puck it out here. 4-4 to 4-10. 14 minutes to go. And just like that, Madison, who thought they had a little life put into them, come up with an unfortunate failure in defense. And Naperville is able to get a nice, comfortable 6-point cushion. But 13 minutes to go. If any team has let up, then we'll see some more scoring. So you can't let up. And there's Bob. Bob collects it. Tries to collect it. Now he's got it.
Hey, Tom, who's
Flicks
free?
it down the sideline.
Oh.
And play is still on here. As we have, I believe that may have been Tim Murphy trying to clear it, and instead it's a sideline cut for Naperville. 4-4 to 4-10. Over 10 minutes to go. So this game is still in the balance. Sideline cut in. Ball goes to Ryan. Ryan to Zach. Zach to, I believe that was Chris. Chris does well to put it up into space, and as is the story, the passes into the midline just are not crisp or accurate enough, and Naperville seizes on those opportunities every time to counter and to send the attack going the other way. I think that's well, there's a shot up and wide. Wide, even though that green flag goes up, it was actually a wide ball. Here we go. We'll have a puck out. Short puck out, it looks like. Into space. Another block down by Naperville on our defensive man. This time it's Chris Rindy trying to get on top of it. Naperville coming in to attack. There's Chris putting it up into space over to Ben Bars. Ben's catches it on a hop. Ben sends it in now. Well done by Daly to fight for it, but it's Steve who's going to... Oh, Steve's going to make a nice short pass. Daly giving it all he's got to the last minute. The ball in. It's looks like Adams trying to get it. A little bit of an arm there to push, and I assume that's going to be the call. A push by... Unless the call was some kind of a grab. I'm not sure how that would be against Madison unless Kurt saw some kind of an arm grab, for lack of a better. So Zach accepting that call, and it'll be Ben Bars taking the free by Madison. We have about 10 minutes to go in this game. Weather turning out nice, even though we had a downpour for a moment of it. Great ball into Daly, but this solid defense by Naperville has him really having to fight for it. Tries to put it in on goal. Goes by Crawford. Collected by Naperville. And a great clear. Really nice clear by the defense there in some stressful conditions. Nice clear by Naperville again as it goes down to space. But it's Zach now. Zach Tribashevsky puts it into Ben Bars. Ben Bars puts it down low to a space where it'll be Craig Wagner. Craig Wagner is the recipient of a tough challenge. And that'll be a hand pass over to Brian, I believe, who puts it down the line to, or that could have been Ethan. I think that was Ethan, actually. Now, Brian trying to get it. No! Great job by Gary. Gary, no, is this, oh, you know who this is? It's Jason. Jason looks to pass, sends it over. It's going to stay in. Andy Giffords giving challenge to Naperville, who puts it in to a nice pass into full forward. This is a trouble. Oh, geez. Now we've got just the goalie offline trying to challenge Jason. Jason doing well. I think he's caught at least 2 on the head by yours truly. Apologies to you, Jason, on that. A little aggressive, I'd say. Ball into the corner, though, and cleared away. Madison still 4-4 to 4-10, hoping to find some way to keep this game alive and score some points. But they're running out of time. 8.5 minutes to go. Craig Wagner and Tim Murphy. Unable to come up with it. It's Naperville able to put it up and into the goal box area. Bill tries to collect it, and I think he does. He sends it over to a space. And there's a chase for the ball. And it's frantic. These guys are tired, but frantic gameplay here as there's just a fight at the 20-meter line. It's going to be Zach who has it now. Zach sends it up into a scoring opportunity that's thwarted by a nice catch out of the air by Naperville. Ball bouncing here. He is challenged by Bob. Really nice run here. Puts it up, and it's a point for Naperville.
Naperville, 1 point.
So they pull away a bit with not much time left as it's ticking away. Madison in a tough spot now. 7 minutes to go, but not giving up. Ball challenged, kicked out by Madison, I believe. Nope, I may have come off of a stick or leg of a Naperville player, and it'll be Tim Murphy. Sideline cut. Let's see how far you can send this one there, Tim. Swung on, gets it up off the ground. Collected by Naperville sent in, and now we have two Madison players. It's Zach and Tim trying to challenge, but a nice little spin move has Shea McShay down the sideline with that ball. He'll be challenged by Ryan and Zach. Shea does well to put some pressure on. I think a whistle came through, 4-4-4-11 on that play, and we have about 6.5 minutes to go as Naperville really locking it down here and making it very difficult for Madison to even get it past half field until this man Gifford gets it and solos by. Now he tries to swing on it, sends it low, and Dade doing his best to get on it, swings on it, ball bobbled a bit. It's a real battle here. Oh, little pushing and shoving, hip and shoulder. Bars has his foot planted solidly but unable to grab it, and I think that's Ethan who comes away with it. Collected by Naperville, who sends it over. Nope, that wasn't Ethan, because there's Ethan right there, number 3, who's got it now. Pushes off of Ryan, goes twice to the hand, pops it up, and Bill knocks it down just to keep it out of the goal box there. It's a fight now. It's a fight. It's anybody's ball. They're getting after it. I'm guessing Naperville will be taking a shot now as he and Jason acknowledge that it was not the finest drilling. Oh, I guess there's a call here for that against Naperville, and we'll see a free. All right, and we'll have a sub here. Sub here, get the Madison getting their lone sub in for some of the game here with about 5 minutes to go. Doug will come in for Chris Rindy. Everybody's taking a needed breather. 5 minutes to go. Free out to a space. That's run up on nicely by Dave, but he can't get it to his hand, and the guys fall to the ground.
No, I'm not saying anything about Kurt.
And it's been a long day, hard play, and it'll be a free in for Naperville as they have a comfortable 7-point lead with just 4 minutes to go in regulation time. All right, this free taken, brought to you by, I should know this by now, White Helmet. Come in to space, collected by Jason. Here we go, trying to pile it on, puts it in. It's either blocked away or it's a bit wide. I believe it hit the pole, if I remember correctly. Put in now, off camera a bit. There's a fight for it. Bill tries to get on it. He is able to clear it away a bit, I think. A shot there of... now what's going on here? A little confusion as to what we're looking at here. I'm going to guess that was a point. I believe that was a point, Naperville. And
Everyone's bones are
we'll
under
have
the
a
skin, right?
free out. I mean, a puck out. Matt Daly now covering where Ben Bars was trying to help. Bars must have maybe moved up. Ball in, and it goes wide. Bill quickly looks to make another puck out. Looking, and sends it to... The action is in midfield. And great moves by Naperville, able to send it back in. That ball is in a battle situation now. Shea, oh, there's a foul called on Adam. Adam on Shea. All right, and Shea McShay will now look to take the free.
What are we going to do, blame it on our own ref? We just blame it on Kurt.
And he lifts and pops it over the bar. Classy move there.
Elliot, that was another point
No
for
need to
Naperville.
go for a goal on a free like that. And we've got 4-4 to 4-13. 4-4 to 4-13 with a couple minutes to go. Is there any more scoring that can be done? Stay tuned. Don't walk away now. There may be some exciting action headed your way as Naperville continues to be on the attack. The marking is kind of falling off. There's a nice ball by Colin into, I think that could be, I'm not sure. Great shot in. It's blocked away by Bill. That's now Bill's off his line trying to get after it into the puck out. But, oh, great job by Jason, who has Bill riding on his back, lets him go, and goal by Jason. Nicely done. Kind of puts the cherry on top of this really decisive victory by Naperville. There's no doubt. 5-13, 4-4 with about a minute and a half to go. And these exhausted players are perhaps thinking of pints by now, because this is all but sewn up. Naperville going to hoist the championship trophy, the Reserve Cup trophy. Could there be more scoring here? Up, and that ball is wide. Is wide, even though flag came up there. It's just wide. And we'll take a puck out. 4-4 to 5-13.
Tom, that was a goal, right?
Little pop, little short puck out to
Never mind. Elliot, you were right.
the midfield. Liam trying to get on it. He's fouled and he'll take a free.
30 seconds. Help out Steve. Listen to Steve.
Looks like he's waiting for the okay, and he is, and he'll pop it in for at least try and get it in for an attack here for a goal. Daly able to get on it. He may have a scoring opportunity here. Look at this. Straight in on the goal. He wants to put it into the back of the net. It's knocked down into the ground, though, and a nice save by Naperville. They are not giving a single inch as Madison is unable to come away with a score. Pass from Dade to Crawford goes into the ground. It's now great job by Naperville, and that game is over. Whistle, final score. Madison 4-4, Naperville 5-13. There's a note. That was a no-doubter by Naperville. A great win and a great run. Thank you so much for Kevin for the coverage on the video. It was fantastic. Again, final score: Madison 4-4, Naperville the victors at 5-13. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in and came out and played. And I'll be posting this on YouTube, so it's archived forever. Congratulations again to Naperville, the 2024 Reserve Cup champions. For the Hailstone Broadcast Network, this is Bill Jones saying, have a good afternoon, everybody.